Hello, my name is Andres Pasillas, and my movement is Defund the Police political movement. Here's a cop car. What is the movement? The movement seemed to be backed by the African American community, which to defund the police means is to reject any initiative to expand police departments with specific demand for reducing their budgets and reallocating funds to public goods. So the reasoning for the police station is obviously the funding of the police. The money is obviously taking some money away from them, reallocating it, or taking it somewhere where the African Americans could benefit from. When did this political movement begin? Defunding the police is not a brand new movement. Activists have been calling to defund the police for nearly a decade, since at least 2014. Following the death of Michael Brown at the hands of the police in Ferguson, Missouri. But the slogan caught on much more broadly in 2020, even being echoed by some progressive members in Congress. So the reasoning between for the 2014 is obviously that's when the year kind of started. And below here, I have two names to represent the two. Tyree Nichols and Michael Brown, obviously two victims of police brutality, which led to their death. Zero is zero action, with one being one big issue. And with the four, I did four things that the African American community would like for the funds to go, which would be educational purposes, recreational purposes, mental health purposes, and to reduce crime rates. Why did the political movement develop? Zine, in an article, makes it seem throughout the whole article that the reason for this movement has to do with the wrongdoings of the police with African American encounters. So I put reparation underlined 3 times in order to make it known, especially in the title of Zine's article. Reparation is to make amends with one's wrongdoings or multiple wrongdoings. And for the reverse is obviously the police or the United States force trying to make everything right, hence the wrongdoings. How has this impacted the United States today? This has negatively impacted the United States due to the insane amount of crime rate in the United States since the funding protests have been going on. And here we have an American flag. And to put in perspective, since the defunding of the police protests around COVID, it has become 10,000 times worse, as analytics say. Even though the budget may have gone up in a percentage, it seems as though as the police force are being very critique or strategic regarding their funds nowadays due to the protests. How was this movement contributed to the field of ethnic studies? The movement to defund the police following a national awakening of systematic racism and brutality presents the opportunity to build a criminal justice system fair to communities of color, primarily the African American community. And here we have the fair symbol to represent just all fairness to all. It doesn't necessarily have to be African Americans, but this movement is primarily backed by the African American community. People of me, like Mexicans, Asians, just anything other than white could be fairly treated. Thank you.